Alright guys, let's go to Mechanic Stan's. I think that's what he said. And I will try to make these videos go a little bit quicker, so I'll just edit out me walking the places if it's completely unnecessary. So, yeah. Alright, Mechanic Stan's. Do I go in? Yeah, okay. Come on, Stan, you know I'll get you the money eventually. That's not the point, Preacher. The car's not leaving this shop until I'm paid back in full. Maybe next time, don't bet more than you can afford to lose, huh? Right, I know, I learned my lesson. And you'll be right there, just waiting for me when I slip up again too. Do you ever get tired of profiting off others' failings? Possibly. I haven't had too much of a break to ponder it, though. Hey, I'll cut you a deal since we're old friends and all. You want this car out of here so badly, how about we take one final bet for all the marbles? I just finished construction on the track out back. I've been meaning to give it a good test run. One lap, fastest across the finish line, walks away with the victor. You win, debt's cleared, and you get the keys back. Come on, Stan, I'm not falling for it again. I made a promise to God. Huh, well, we wouldn't want to upset the big spooky almighty now, would we? Sounds like Mark's having a bit of trouble. Well, let's help him. Who's your little friend, Preacher? Don't tell me you're turning this sweet young thing into a nun. This is Tori. She's the reason I need the car back. Well, why didn't you say so? Heck, if you're not willing to bet on your ride, I might as well extend the offer to Tori here. So, what do you say? Ever wanted to own a hot rod before? Yes? I've still technically got the right to do whatever I like with the Preacher's car. Which one is that exactly? Well, it's obviously the crappier of the two. Nothing beats my car. Go on, let's see how well you can guess. Well, I don't know which car's his. They both kind of look equally crappy. I'm gonna say that the one with stripes is not his, because stripes usually... I don't know, I'm just gonna say the red one is his. Is it the red one? Wrong. Oh, sorry. Okay. Haha, as if the Preacher could afford something as exquisite as the Devil's Chariot. Nope. His is the far crappier blessed blue one. Okay, good luck getting a top speed faster than a school bus with that thing. Don't sweat it. It's still one heck of a vehicle. Normally, I wouldn't risk losing such leverage, but I like the way you look. Wow, you're creepy. If you're willing to gamble, then I'm game. What are the terms? One lap around my newly completed racetrack, fastest time wins. Provided you don't wipe out and wreck yourself, that is. You win, you get the keys to the Preacher's car. I win? Now what do I want? If I win, you gotta work for free out back in the scrapeyard for the next 3 months. Ha. And don't think you can run away from it either. Mechanic Stan always collects on debts owned. I don't want to work for you. 3 months? That's insane. How am I supposed to live making no money? Oh, don't worry about that. I'll throw you a loaf of bread or two every week. Wouldn't want you starving. Besides, I'm sure the good Preacher will help look after you, right? It's not like he's going anywhere soon either. Excuse you. Now don't worry, I play fair on all my bets. You can ask the Preacher man, he'll tell you. I'm no cheat. I'll give you as much time as you want to make sure the car's in good working order before we drive. Heck, I'll even let you work in my shop if you need to. Only rule I won't break on, though, is that once you say you're ready to go, there's no turning back. Gotta have some principles, you know what I mean? Yeah, I guess. Okay, Mark, what do you think? It's dangerous. Not only is Stan a crafty jerk, but he's one heck of a driver. And that may be it's only our way... Oh, as that may be, it's our only way out of town. There's no bus service to San Bernardino, and I don't know where we could get another car. Then we don't have a choice, do we? We always have a choice, baby girl. It's so weird that he calls me that. At least for me, it's kind of awkward. I don't know you. Okay, unfortunately, the alternative is giving up on San Bernardino. I'll help you no matter what you decide to do, but this is a decision you have to make on your own. So what's it gonna be? Do I risk it all or give up? I'm just gonna risk it. Wouldn't be much of a story if I didn't. Okay. If I'm not willing to risk it all myself, then what have I been doing this whole time? Alright, Stan, you've got a deal. I'll play your little game. Well then, let's shake on it and call it a day. I'm getting a little hungry and can use some lunch. Okay, let's do it. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'll see you two later. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Remember, God's watching. Haha. It's not really that funny, if you say that. I mean... You know, I'm not afraid of us losing. Why's that? I see it so clearly now. This is just a test of our faith. We're gonna be fine, baby girl. We've got God on our side. Alright. Let me drive. Okay, well ain't that a relief. Well, let's go take a look at this old beast and see how she's doing. It's been a while since I've checked under the hood of our blessed blue. Okay. You know, a car this low probably handles amazingly. Heck, this thing looks like it's built for cutting corners like a razor. So, how's it looking? You think we actually got a chance to win? Well, it ought to run just fine, but Stan's track is a bit of a doozy. I reckon it's got the handling needed to clear the big curve, but getting a good top speed's tough. You should find some time to take a look at the course when you get a chance. Odds are we can probably do a few upgrades on the cheap, but we gotta know what we need. I think that's enough excitement for today, though. What do you say to grabbing some lunch at the Bacon Barn? There's someone I want you to meet, so how about I see you there in a couple minutes? Sounds good to me. You know what I just thought about? It would be horrible if Brittany is marrying Sam. I have no idea what I'll do if that's what's happening. Okay, well, it sure beats walking to San Fernando, I guess. I'm gonna look at the track. Wouldn't it be out here? Yeah, this is it. Hello, chicken. Can't talk to you. It starts here, goes around, goes down. I don't understand how this would be a good track whatsoever. Chicken? Hey, there's those, the Sofa King things. Isn't that where we put the boxes? Yep, this track is very square. Was that a rat? Yep. Okay, that's it. Now let's go to see what's his face. Oh, okay. I was like, why won't it let me go through the door? And time change. We have to go back to his house, right? No, he said Bacon Barn. Let's go. Can I get that second burger with no pickles? Second burger, huh? Did you order for me already? Wouldn't dream of it. This one's for Carla. The little thing can't stand pickles. Who the heck is Carla? Oh, I didn't mention, did I? She's my girlfriend, the love of my life. Why don't you order something for yourself and come sit down? She'll be here any minute. I'm gonna have to sit by myself. Look. Okay, welcome to Salt City Bacon Barn. What would you like to order? The cheapest thing, because I've got 29 bucks. I'm just gonna get the... Ew, a bacon shake. That's disgusting. A bacon donut. That sounds even gross. More disgusting. Okay, let's just do this. Now... we're done. And then I'll sit here. What do I do? I've got the seat on my left saved for you. Okay. Can't go wrong with a good burger, can ya? That guy just glitched out over there at that machine. Okay, you know it's not fancy, but boy do I love some Bacon Barn. Quick service, you know? They don't keep you waiting on your food. Yeah, I guess so. Speaking of waiting around forever, where the heck is that woman? It's just like Carla to leave you hanging on a date while your meal goes cold. She's probably tied up with work again. From what little she tells me, I gather her boss rides her pretty hard. By the way, when were you going to mention that you had a girlfriend? Oh, I didn't think it was that big of an issue. We haven't been dating too long, but I gotta say the connection is definitely there. She's such a good an honest girl, got a really good heart, and a real pure soul. Maybe I'm speaking a little prematurely, but I think she might be the one. Look at you getting all giddy about her. That's really sweet. Ah, can't help it. When you get the feeling gets you. Sometimes you're just sure about certain people. You know what I mean, baby girl? Don't call me that. You have a girlfriend. It's awkward. That gut instinct that says you're meant to be together, it's often right. I don't know or never trust it. I would just say it's often right. Let's stay positive. More often than not, that feeling turns out to be right. In my opinion, good things happen when you follow your heart. Well, I'm happier than I've been in a long while anyhow. Carla's got a lot to do with that, I think. Speak of the devil. It looks like... Oh, okay. Sorry I'm late, babe. Work's been killer so far. Today, I'm already dead tired. No problem at all, sugar. I want you to meet my friend. Carla, this is Tori. Tori, this is Carla. Pleasure to meet you, Tori. How are you enjoying Salt City so far? Mark mentioned you were from Dubstown? Yeah, this place sure is different. I like it. It's okay. I'll say it's okay. It's been okay so far, I guess. Kinda weird being stuck in the middle of nowhere. That strip joint to the north seems pretty crazy, though. It's nothing but dim lighting and drunken idiots. Ain't nothing good can come from wasting your time there. Just thinking of those poor girls debasing themselves for money like that breaks my heart. I can't imagine how embarrassing it must be living that sort of double life. Right, I hear ya. Enough of that for now, though. How about we eat something? What if she's a stripper? So, what have you two been up to today? Well, we just got back from Stan's shop. Looks like I'll be getting the keys back before long. You're not gambling again, are you? You know that never ends well when you're beating with that creep. Oh, not beating, betting with that creep. No, I'm not betting against him. Tori is. Well, thanks. Throw me under the bus. I don't see how that's any better. Tori, don't tell me you really agreed to this. Yeah, I did. Okay, afraid so. Already shook hands and everything. It's just a little race around Stan's track. What's the worst that could happen? You're kidding me, right? How does wrecking into a smoldering ball of fire sound? Mark, there's no way you're gonna tell me that the car's ready for a race. I thought you said it was good as gold, a top-notch vehicle. Well, she is. It's just Blessed Blue might need a few little upgrades before she's in peak condition. Sorry, I was checking to see if I was recording. Okay, what kind of upgrades are we talking about? Keep in mind that we don't have a ton of money or time at this point. Well, I figure we're gonna need some new tires for the starters. Okay. Stan's track isn't exactly Grand Prix material. Ha, you can say that again. Yeah, it's square. It's not even like rounded edges. Okay, what I mean is, it wouldn't do us any favors losing a wheel to some rogue shrapnel. Alright, where can I get those? On our budget, they're gonna have to come secondhand. Well, I mean, I don't have very much money. You made me buy a burger. You know, I bet you could convince Darren over there at the Big Dog Boxing Club to give you a set. He uses them for training his fighters, but membership's been a little low these days, so he'll have extras to spare. Okay, I'll go talk to Darren about the tires then. Just be sure you're ready to break a sweat. Darren doesn't let anyone leave his club in a dry shirt. Okay. What else is on the list for repairs? What isn't on the list? Yeah, name that. Well, the gear shift has a tendency to stick, unfortunately. There's nothing worse than being on a straightaway and getting caught in low gear. Shouldn't be too hard to fix if we can find some industrial cleaner and give it a good rinse. Only problem is the stuff we need is really strong. Over-the-counter stuff won't cut it, I'm afraid. Where can we get that then? We'll need to find someone who deals with these sorts of chemicals regularly. Like who? There's a fellow, James I think his name is. Hangs out near the closed down Supergas, just north of the trailer park. North of the trailer park. Okay, trouble kid, but he knows his chemistry, that's for sure. You're not talking about the Skid Row weirdo, are you? You know what he does for a living, don't you? Never pay that any mind. It's not our place to judge. Some people ain't got the luxury of choosing their path in life. No sense looking down on them for it. Very true. Hey, whatever you two want. Now, I gather he's a bit of a paranoid sort, so be prepared for a lot of mistrust. Alright, I'll see about paying him a visit. Are we done talking? Is that everything then? Well, Blessed Blue's fast, but she ain't the fastest. There's a jump in Stan's course, and unless we can get a good top speed, we might not clear it. I reckon we'll need a better transmission if we're gonna win this thing. I didn't see a jump back there. New transmission? How the heck are we gonna afford that? Well, you're right. They ain't cheap. Thankfully, though, Stan's not the only gearhead in town. Oh yeah, who's that? Another guy. Oh, another one of the folks in the trailer park. Old guy named Grafton. He lives in the blue trailer all by himself, spends way too much time by the campfire. Back in his prime, he was something of a premier mechanic. I almost said maniac. Or so I've heard. Honestly, don't know much more than that, but if anyone can get us what we need, it's him. I actually know who you're talking about. We met on my way into town. Oh, well then I guess this will be a piece of cake. See, the plan's coming together like a real good thing. The way I see it, we'll have the keys back within a week. Alright, let me just write all this down so I can keep it straight. Thank you, because I didn't remember where any of that stuff was. Now, it's going to take some time to get everything, so don't dilly-dally on it. I know you're not interested in staying here too long. Right, we gotta get move... Wait, what? We gotta get move on eventually. Speaking of getting a move on, yeah, a move on. I'm due back at the church. Carla, you be good. Tori, I guess come and find me at the church tomorrow if we can get a start on that list. Okay. You be good, darling. You too, sweetheart. Heart. You didn't even eat your burger. It's just sitting there. Well, I'm about finished my food. Grammar. What do you say we go sit outside a minute before I've got to get back to work? Sure, lead the way. It was really nice getting to meet you, Tori. Yeah, you too. Mark talks a lot about you. I think you mean a lot to him. Oh, I've gathered that. It's kind of weird because the times with me he treasures, I was too young to remember. Right now, it feels like I'm really meeting him for the first time. To let you in on a little secret, it feels about the same for him too. He knew you as a baby, but here he's getting to know you as a real person. I'm surprised you two are getting along as well as you are, considering that. Well, he's done a lot for me so far. I mean, without him, I might not make it to San Bernardino in time. Yes, he mentioned you were on a strict timeline. I just don't want you pushing him around or taking advantage of his generosity, alright? I wouldn't dream of it. I know, you seem perfectly gracious. It's just that I'm really starting to get worried about this race. I know Mark's got faith in you and his old car and everything, but it all seems so risky. I mean, what if someone gets hurt? What if someone gets killed? Stop freaking out. You really think that could happen? I don't know, maybe. The real question should be, is it worth the risk finding out? What other option do we have, though? We already shook on it, and I don't think there's any other way out of the city. If you've got some brilliant plan, by all means, let me know. Well, I did have one idea, but I know Mark wouldn't like it. What are you talking about? Well, Stan's always had a bit of a thing for me. He's always making comments and going on about how I'm wasted dating a preacher. Of course, I always brush him off, but he's convinced I harbor some secret desire for him. If I were to go into the shop and distract him for a while, do you think you could take care of his car? You mean mess with the engine or something? I mean cut the brakes. Stan fixed the engine with no trouble. That'd just delay the inevitable. Cutting the brakes, on the other hand, he might not notice until it's too late. You can't be serious, can you? I mean, what if he gets hurt or something? So what if he does? You'll get what you want, Mark will get his car back, and I'll have one less weirdo stalking me. Wow, she's mean. Sounds like the pros outweigh the cons on this one to me. I guess you're right, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on this a bit. Mark would be pretty disappointed to hear how low we stooped, even if it was for the greater good. Well, luckily I don't give a dang about Stan, so I'm ready whenever you are. Just come find me when you're ready to do it, and we can go from there. I'll be hanging around Mark's trailer in the mornings before I head off to work in the afternoons, so come see me then. Alright, I'll remember that. Well, I guess I better get going. Break time's over. It was good talking to you, Tori. Yeah, you too. Not really. You're kind of evil. You want me to kill somebody else, but you're worried about people dying, and that's why you want me to kill somebody else? It's pretty strange. Boxing club. Let's go. Where's Darren? Darren. This is so cool. Look at it. Looks just like one. Look at all those tires. I'll take them. Where's Darren? Is he back here? The door is locked. Okay, well, that sucks. I'm guessing I have to sleep and wait until like morning. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh no, she's just stalking. Look at that. She's a stalker herself. How am I supposed to ever leave? She literally is blocking me in. I'm gonna see if I can eat something. Yes. Alright. Move. Oh, am I in your way? Yes, clearly. You know you are. Sorry about that, Tori. I was just feeding Trinity for Mark. Here, let me get out of your way. Did you think about what we talked about yesterday at all? You mean cutting sand breaks? Well, yeah. I won't pursue it if you don't think it's a good idea, but it's the fastest way out of this mess. I know Mark probably wouldn't approve, but I just don't want to see you get hurt behind the wheel. I don't know what he'd do if something happened to you. If anyone should be in danger, it's that sleazeball. It certainly does simplify things for us, I suppose. So what do you say? No! Shall we go and tip the scales in our favor, or not? Well, I've got 15 days before I've got to be in San Bernardino. I've still got 3 parts left to get before the car will be ready to race too. Considering all that, maybe it's not such a crazy idea. No, not today. I'm gonna say no, not today. No, let's not do it today. I'm still not sure it's a good plan. Stop sweating. Okay, if you change your mind, come and see me before I leave for work. Got it. Well, I'm not gonna even entertain that idea until I'm sure I can't get those parts. Hey there, Grafton, was it? Well, if it isn't my new girlfriend, Tori. No, Mr. Unibrow, it's not you. Okay, yeah, sure. Look, Mark mentioned you might be able to help me with some car trouble. He said you might know where to get a new transmission for an old hot rod. A transmission? Yeah, I might be able to help you. Ain't gonna be cheap though, I'll tell you that. How much is it gonna cost me? Well, that all depends on whether or not I win the lottery today. What do you say we head down to the pawn shop and see how my luck is today? What do you say? Fine. Do I want to spend my morning going to the shop with you? Yeah, let's just go. Yeah, why not? We can go right now if you like. Alright, just give me a minute to change into my walking shoes. Alright, let's get going to the pawn shop. You lead the way. I will. He's walking pretty good for an old man. It's those walking shoes. Alright. He wanted to go to the pawn shop. Isn't that down? Yeah. Here it is. So, why are we here again? Well, I'm hard up for cash, and that dopey fool Barry's been on my case too long about the trailer fees. If I don't get him paid today, I'm gonna have a slew of problems on my hand. Huh, you mean he'll kick you out of the trailer park? Wouldn't put it past him, to be honest with you. Huh, sounds familiar. Don't think I'm talking bad about the man, though. He's an alright fellow. Deserves to be paid for the service I take, so here's hoping we have some luck today. I don't trust my own fates right now, so you take this. What? Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. $50. Okay, go to the machine and get me a 10-pack of cards and see if we win anything. I'm gonna go talk to Slick, see about pawning some things. You want me to scratch your cards for you? Might as well. I know I'll lose for sure if I do it. Just bring me back the winning tickets so I can cash them myself. I want to use my senior's Pawn Plus card to earn the bonus rewards. If I redeem another 3 winning tickets, they'll send me vouchers for a buffet dinner. Alright then, I'll scratch the cards and bring you the winners. Where do I buy the cards? Over here? That's not it. That's a drink machine. Indie Heroes. No. Is it this one? Yeah, that's it. He said 10, right? Dispensing scratch cards. Thanks for playing Big Lotto. You're welcome. And he wants me to scratch them for him. So, do I do it like this? You save the date. Where is the scratch cards? Okay, here they are. Time to use a scratch card? Yes. Come on, baby. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Yeah, it's a winner. So that's one winner we have. Okay, I wonder how much I won. You receive a winning scratch card. Yes, let's do it again. It's another winner. We have 2. Nice and easy. Dang it, nothing. Alright, so we've got 2 out of 3. Big money, no whammies. Nothing. 2 out of 4. Alright, we have 3 out of 5. That's awesome. Try another one. Nothing. So 3 out of 6. Nothing. 3 out of 7. Nothing. So it's 3 out of 8. Cool. 4 out of 9. We have 1 more. Alright, so we have 4 out of 10. So he actually won an extra. Hey, you finished my scratch cards yet, or what? Your scratch cards? Yeah, I'm done. How many were winners? 4. Looks like there were 4 winning cards. You handed over 4 winning scratch cards. Buffet dinner, here I come. Yeehaw. Now if you'll excuse me, Tori, we were in the middle of some business. Listen here, Slick, I'm not gonna let you Jew me out of this one. It's got too much sentimental value to throw it away. Oh, we're watching Pawn Stars. Look, I told you already. I don't get too many customers looking for historic pieces these days. The offer I made is as good as it's gonna get. I'm telling you, only the top bomber pilots were awarded these. They're the real deal, genuine medals from the war. Huh, yeah, but they're from the wrong side. Look, I don't care how authentic your stuff is. I'm gonna have a heck of a time selling anything in this economy. Take it or leave it, that's my final offer. Fine, just do it. It's a deal. Give me a minute, and I'll go ring it all up. What was all that about? Well, I told you I needed some money, didn't I? Sometimes we've got to let go of the things from our past and move forward. Anyways, it's just stuff, so don't worry your head about it. Isn't there any other way to make the cash that you need? I wish, but I'm too old to do any real work. Pawning stuff and gambling is about all I can do now. Ain't so bad, though. Life's a bit of a gamble on its own anyway. Huh, tell me about it. My life's riding on a bit of a wager now, too. Mark and I have managed to get ourselves into a race over this old car of his. That Stan guy at the scrapyard says if we can beat him, that the car is ours. Only problem is that if I don't win it, I might never get out of this town. I take it getting out of here is something important to you then. Definitely, I've got to get a move on to San Verdano. Oh, and why is that? Someone's waiting out there for me. Huh, I think things might work out for me after all. Alright, here's your money. I don't want to hear any complaining when you come in here looking to get it back if I happen to sell it. Huh, no problems with that at all, I promise. But I do have a proposition for you, Slicky boy. Oh yeah, what's that? This fine young woman's just informed me that Stan's finally gonna get some use out of his new racetrack. In fact, she's gonna be the one racing on it. So, what are you getting at? All that means is I'll have him in here pawning stuff just like you after Stan wipes the floor with him. So certain, are ya? Well, how about we make a little wager then? You suggesting a bet on the race? You've got my attention. If Stan loses, I get my stuff back, no questions asked. And if he wins, well then, I give you your cash back. Seems fair enough to me. Alright, you crazy old... Yeah, you've got a deal. Huh. You'd best not go blowing all that money, 'cause I make sure to collect on my debts. Oh, don't you worry about that. See you around, Slick. Alright, let's get out of here. Are you gonna help me with the transmission? What am I supposed to do? Take him back home? Goodness, he's so needy. He's lucky he lives, like, not very far away. Huh. Ain't this gonna be a kick in the pants? Nothing better than taking other people's money from them. I hate to tell you this, but there's no guarantee we're gonna win. Oh, nonsense. You said so yourself. You got someone waiting on you. If I know one thing, it's that people don't fail when there's love on the line. It's not love, per se, but... Okay. Well, considering we still need a new transmission for the car, we still might. Unless I can get the car all fixed and tuned up, there's not a chance in heck we're gonna win. Is that all you need? Heck, I've got a spare sitting in storage I could loan you. That'd be a huge help. I'll have it sent over to the shop. You and Mark can take care of it from there. Just do me a favor and make sure y'all win that race. We'll do our best. Alright. So I guess we're gonna go to the shop, because if he's having it sent over, I would guess that's where he is.